This is Paul Hopper with AMFM Magazine, and look where we are. Fantastic Fest 2024. We made it. We're here, and the clowns are here, so be careful, watch out, and we're going to have some big stuff here for you on the red carpet. Fantastic Fest next.
What world are we getting into?
Yeah.
I'll tell you, this movie, everyone that I've been a part of from the first one has just upped its game, upped its game, and the only way to describe it is batshit crazy.
Yeah.
A lot of fun.
And of course, you're coming after Christmas this time, right?
We are, you know, we figured nothing's safe with the Terrifier franchise, and we're really excited to exploit Christmas and bring Art the Clown to a new holiday.
And we get popcorn buckets.
Yeah, that's really cool.
All right, we're so happy to have you here at Fantastic Fest. You got to be excited about this, right?
Oh man, I've been such a fan of Terrifier for so long, and it's just incredibly sweet to be involved with this franchise and in just a small way. And I'm so honored that they wanted us to do a song for it, and we got a music video with a lot of cast members from the Terrifier franchise. You know, David Howard Thorne's in it, and Leah Voisey from Part 2, and Catherine Corcoran. And I'm just really excited to be here, and I'm really excited to see the movie.
Yeah.
You know, for me, I was telling Damien, it's like there's a few movies that I've gone to see in the theaters that I've been so hyped up for. Scream 2 in the theater because I was such a fan of Scream 1, Halloween H2O, Rob Zombie's Halloween, like all these things I look forward to, and I put Terrifier 3 right up there with all of those in terms of the hype.
Awesome. Tell us about the song.
The song is incredible. It's really off the wall. We tried to mirror and really put out the vibe of what Terrifier is, because it's scary, it's heavy, it's dark, but there is a wry sense of humor that goes along with it, a tongue-in-cheek element, and I hope that we nailed it.
Yeah. Well, you do something really, really cool. People look up to you and they think, see, I want to do that. But you guys just make it look easy on stage. What kind of advice do you give to somebody that wants to follow in your footsteps and get up there on stage?
You got to have a lot of patience, a lot of perseverance. I've been doing this since I was a little kid. I started the band freshman year in high school. I'm 38, about to turn 39. I just never gave up. But I will say that I think the turning point for us, because we were a band for a long time before we got any traction, was really going for a sound that incorporated my two passions: heavy metal, punk, three passions, and horror movies. And as soon as we added that other element, it just became such a fun process, a creative process to create these songs. And I think the fun we had making them and creating them really permeates through the music, and I think it makes the audience have just as good of a time as we had making the music.
That's so cool. Well, you'll like this. My co-host is Drew Pearson, one of our great Dallas Cowboys. Caught the Hail Mary, went to the Hall of Fame.
Love it.
We always ask people their Hail Mary moment, the moment in your life or career you just had to go for it, and it worked out for you. What do you suppose that was for you?
The one moment, like the turning point? I mean, in terms of getting to that next level, to me, honestly, you know, we were fairly successful as a heavy metal band, but horror wasn't really at the forefront of what we were doing. And I just had this sort of epiphany that, man, we need to go full force and incorporate that other love. You know, I got into music very young, and I also got into horror at a very young age. And while horror was always kind of under the surface with the older material we did, it wasn't at the forefront. And as soon as we did that, man, it started to change our lives. And I just can't say enough good things about Terrifier and Damien and all the actors, and letting them do this with them, because we've covered movies that we've loved before, but this is the first one that's in an official capacity. You know, it's part of the movie, it's in the movie, there's an official video for it, and I just couldn't be more excited about tonight.
And you're going to get a popcorn bucket, right?
I already ordered 20 of them, yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I love that. That's so cool. And when are we going to see the band again back in Texas?
Back in Texas, I'm not sure. We're finishing up a tour with Metallica in Mexico City this month. And then today we just released our 2025 dates, which are also with Metallica and Limp Bizkit.
Yeah.
So these are, two bands that I grew up idolizing, worshiping, seeing since I was a little kid, and to be sharing the stage with bands like Metallica and Limp Bizkit, to me, is right up there with being involved with a movie like Terrifier. So it's like as cliche as it sounds, like surreal and a dream come true.
Exactly. Yeah. The last thing, what do you get to do here in Austin? Some beer, barbecue, anything Texas-centric?
Well, I'm a big movie fan, as you have probably gathered.
Yeah.
But I also love comedies. It's not just horror. So the last summer when I was in Austin, I sought out the film locations of two of my favorite movies, Dazed and Confused and Office Space.
Yeah.
So I found Initech, and I went to Top Notch Burger from Dazed and Confused, one of the best burgers I've ever had. And then I found the football field from Dazed and Confused, and smoked a joint on the 50-yard line, man.
Yeah. You have to. All right.
You got it.
Love it. We're so excited to have you here. What in the world are we getting into? I know this is going to be crazy tonight.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where I'm wondering what's going to happen because I've seen nothing. I know what we filmed. I know how insane it was when we got it rolling. But I'm really excited just to see how this franchise has grown. Very proud and happy for Damien and David and Phil. And just this is the horror movie that everyone's waiting to see. I mean, it really is got so much buzz, and I think it's going to get unleashed on the world, and people are going to go nuts for it.
Yeah, they're going to ruin Christmas, right?
I guess so, right? Or enhance it, depending on what side of the coin you're on.
They giving you one of those popcorn buckets?
No, they haven't yet, but I'm going to procure one.
Well, so we always love having you on to talk about the band. When are we going to see you guys again?
Where do you live?
Dallas.
Oh, yeah. Probably. We're on tour in October. We'll be back in 2025. It's our 25th anniversary tour, which is crazy to think about it. But so we'll be going around the world for sure.
Yeah, we always love your positivity. What kind of good message do you have for those kids they always look up to?
I mean, I think once again, let's talk about it from Terrifier terms. Damien was a florist.
Yeah.
Put together like $30,000, which is nothing when you make a movie, and created this amazing cult classic that then became a huge hit with 2. And here we are, multi-million-dollar movie that's going to make tens of millions of dollars. That started a dream in his head. If you have a dream, just go for it and do it, and don't listen to people that tell you you can't do it. If you think you can make something happen, go make it happen.
I love that. Thank you so much.